The truth about Colombian women that nobody tells you. Walk through any street in Medellin, Cartagena, or Bogota, and you'll understand why men from across the globe are booking one-way tickets to Colombia. The women here possess something that goes far beyond physical beauty. It's in the way they move, the warmth in their eyes, the genuine interest they show when they speak with you. But here's what you need to know before you pack your bags. Colombian women aren't just waiting around for foreign men to arrive. They're educated, ambitious, and incredibly selective about who they spend their time with. The real question isn't whether Colombia is paradise. The question is whether you're ready for what you'll actually find here. What makes Colombia different from every other country? Colombia sits at the northwestern corner of South America, sharing borders with 5 nations. Panama to the northwest, Venezuela to the east, Brazil to the southeast, Peru to the south, and Ecuador to the southwest. But here's the part that changes everything. Colombia is the only South American country with coastlines on both the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea. Imagine waking up to Caribbean beaches one week and exploring remote Pacific coast jungles the next. The country stretches across more than 1 million square kilometers, making it the 4th largest nation in South America. 3 mountain ranges cut through the western half. The Andes splits into 3 separate cordilleras here, creating valleys, plateaus, and microclimates that you won't believe exist in a single country. The geography that creates paradise. The diversity of landscapes in Colombia defies logic. You'll find snow-capped mountains in the Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta rising almost 6,000 meters above sea level, just 42 kilometers from tropical Caribbean beaches. The Amazon rainforest covers the southern third of the country, dense and untouched. The eastern plains stretch endlessly toward Venezuela, resembling the African savanna. And then there's the Coffee Triangle. Rolling green hills covered in coffee plantations, small colonial towns where time stopped decades ago, and valleys filled with wax palms, the tallest palm trees in the world reaching up to 60 meters high. The Caucara Valley features these impossibly tall palms rising from the clouds in landscapes that look photoshopped. But wait until you hear about the cities that make this country extraordinary. Cities that will change your life forever. Medellin transformed from the world's most dangerous city into Latin America's most innovative metropolis in less than 30 years. The city sits in a valley at 1,500 meters elevation, giving it perfect weather year-round. Locals call it the city of eternal spring, and they're not exaggerating. Temperatures hover between 18 and 28 degrees all year. The metro system connects poor neighborhoods in the mountains with the prosperous city center through cable cars. The nightlife in El Poblado keeps you out until sunrise, and the women have a reputation across South America for being the most attractive and friendly you'll encounter anywhere. But Medellin is just the beginning. Cartagena and the Caribbean magic. Cartagena de Indias sits on the Caribbean coast like a colonial jewel that refused to fade. The old walled city, built in the 16th century, looks exactly like something from a pirate movie because actual pirates attacked it repeatedly back then. Walk through the narrow cobblestone streets at night and you'll see why Gabriel Garcia Marquez set many of his stories here. The heat hits you thick and humid, but the beaches on nearby islands make you forget about sweating. Playa Blanca, the Rosario Islands, Baru. Crystal clear water that looks unreal in photographs. The women here have a different energy than in Medellin. More Caribbean, more relaxed, more direct in their approach. The seafood will ruin you for eating fish anywhere else. Bogota and the reality of power. The capital sits at 2,600 meters above sea level in the Andes. 8 million people live here, making it one of the largest cities in Latin America. The altitude affects you for the first few days. You'll get tired walking upstairs, but then your body adjusts. Bogota runs Colombia. The government, the major businesses, the universities that matter, everything important happens here. The cultural scene in this city, the museums, the restaurants, the intellectual conversations in coffee shops, surpasses anything you'll find elsewhere in Colombia. The women here are different too. More educated, more career-focused, more challenging to impress. You'll need more than being foreign to turn heads in Bogota. The Coffee Triangle and natural wonders. Between the cities of Manizales, Pereira, and Armenia lies Colombia's coffee heartland. Stay at a coffee finca for a week and you'll understand why Colombians take such pride in their coffee culture. You'll wake up to mist covering the valleys, pick coffee cherries yourself, and learn why Colombian coffee commands premium prices globally. The town of Salento attracts backpackers and nature lovers. Near Santa Marta, Tayrona National Park stretches along the coast where jungle meets beach in impossible ways. You'll hike through thick rainforest for an hour, then suddenly you're standing on a perfect crescent beach with waves crashing against giant boulders. The lost city that proves Colombia's ancient glory. Deep in the Sierra Nevada jungle sits Ciudad Perdida, the lost city. Built by the Tayrona people around 800 CE, more than 600 years before Machu Picchu, this stone city was hidden until 1972. The trek to reach it requires 4 to 6 days. You'll cross rivers 40-some times, hike steep muddy trails, sleep in hammocks at camps, but climbing those 1,200 stone steps to reach the ancient terraces at dawn, with clouds swirling through the ruins, justifies every difficult moment. This place reminds you that Colombia's history extends far beyond Spanish colonization. Colombian food that ruins your diet forever. Colombian cuisine doesn't get the recognition it deserves. Bandeja paisa, the famous dish from Medellin, comes on a platter big enough to feed 3 people. Beans, rice, ground meat, chicharron, chorizo, fried egg, arepa, avocado, and plantain. Finish it and you'll need a nap. Ajiaco, the soup from Bogota made with 3 types of potatoes, chicken, corn, and capers, tastes like Colombian grandmothers bottled their love. The coastal regions serve seafood pulled from the ocean that morning. Fried fish, coconut rice, patacons, ceviche that melts in your mouth. Colombia has fruits you've never heard of. Lulo, guanabana, maracuya. The fresh fruit juices become addictive. The women topic that actually matters. Colombian women earned their reputation across South America for specific reasons. The culture here emphasizes femininity, appearance, and social dynamics differently than North America or Europe. Women here dress up to go to the grocery store. Makeup, heels, fitted clothes, even for everyday activities. Fitness culture is massive. But here's what foreign men need to understand. Colombian women, especially in major cities, have seen thousands of foreign men arrive thinking they've discovered paradise. The smart, attractive women here can spot a sex tourist from a kilometer away. They want men who respect their culture, speak or attempt to speak Spanish, show genuine interest in building something real, and bring more to the table than just a foreign passport. The women in smaller towns approach foreign men with more curiosity and less cynicism. Either way, Colombian women expect men to be men. Decisive, confident, able to lead, but also respectful and genuine. The cost of living that seems unreal. Your money stretches further in Colombia than almost anywhere else. A nice one-bedroom apartment in a good neighborhood in Medellin costs between $400 and $700, around 370 to 650 euros monthly. Eat at local restaurants and you'll spend $3 to $6, roughly 270 to 550 euros, for a full meal. Nice restaurants cost $15 to $30 per person. A beer costs $1 to $2. You can live very comfortably here on $1,500 to $2,000, around 1,390 to 1,850 euros, monthly including rent, food, entertainment, and travel. Why Colombia stands out in South America. Colombians possess a pride in their country that you'll notice immediately. They're more welcoming to foreigners than many other South American countries. They genuinely want you to love their country. The culture emphasizes warmth, connection, and celebration. They value family intensely. Multiple generations often live close to each other. Gender roles remain more traditional than in North America or Europe, which some foreign men appreciate. Final thoughts. Now we want to hear from you. Which city or country are you watching from right now? What did you think about this deep look into Colombian life? Does it match what you imagined, or did we surprise you? Drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts. Click the hype button and smash that like button. It's completely free for you, but it helps this channel grow and reach more people who love discovering new places and cultures. We really appreciate you taking that second to support us. And if you're hungry for more incredible discoveries, click on one of our suggested videos on screen right now. We've got amazing content about other countries and cities that will blow your mind with new and fascinating curiosities. Thanks for watching.